another reading I would like to do, hello again, with these Tarot of the Divine cards that are so beautiful. I want to read on the January 6th commission. I watched the first day of the hearing and with those 4 cops, which was so powerful and really incredible. And it's really just really sucking the air out of anything that the right wing is trying to do. I mean, it was very real. And I feel like these men are just like in this moment in time, in this position, went through what they went through to sort of like teach us all, teach people who need to see what it is to be a strong man, is not to have no emotion, to be a whole person. Say, yeah, I can be strong and I can be tough, but the strongest, but you know, you gotta be real or else, you gotta be a real human being or else you just don't have any true gravity as a human being. These men have gravity and such love for this country. We're so lucky. And not just those 4, I know. It's so many who, men and women on the job, doing their part to save democracy, save anyone they can save. So sad. They're even like saving the people who are attacking them. If those people happen to like faint, they would go and save them. Very sad. Very annoying. Anyway. Okay. So, January 6th, the January 6th commission. Let's just do like a general. Let's just see what we get. January 6th commission. Oh. 2 of Swords. Okay, that's not a super strong card to me. 2 of Swords tells me it could go either way. Okay. It could also be that people are not clear on what happened. There are, I mean, this card, this woman, you can see she's closing her eyes and protecting herself. Like, this is like, America does not want to admit or see what really happened that day. Oh, and look at those flames. It kind of feels like, you know, the house is burning down, but she's just like, I'm not going to look and I'm not going to pay attention. I don't want to see. So that's sort of where we are. That actually makes sense to me for a lot of America. The frustration that people are pretending it wasn't that big a deal, right? Eight of Cups is walking away. People wanting to turn their head. Yeah, this is sort of the same thing. It's like people wanting to turn away and walk away from it. Okay, this sort of flew out. This is the Chariot. And I'm not sure how it flew out, if I should have it upside down or right side up. And maybe that's the message. Which is interesting, kind of taking me to that 2 of Swords. Like, is it going to come out strong or is it going to, like, not come out strong? There could be people wondering, like, how aggressive are we going to be? Because like, we're at the point now where they're going to be subpoenaing, right? So I think that we are actually in a moment of like, are we going to subpoena, say, 45? Are we going to subpoena Kevin McCarthy? You know, it's like, what are we going to do? So we have a little kind of an in-between Chariot. They're not sure how aggressive to be. So I'm going to put that like that. What's beneath the surface? Okay. Ace of Cups. This is, okay, that's good. This is what I was feeling watching the testimony so far. This is the heart energy, the, it's new, cup overflowing kind of heart energy. So it was effective. It was an effective hearing so far. And a lot of people are feeling feelings on that, which is what we need to be doing. Whew. Page of Swords. I think this is, yeah, the testimony we just had. The clips going out, I mean, a page, I wouldn't call those men pages, but it's sort of like the messages that were given at that. And the clips go out and you hear it on the news. So like that's what we're looking at, okay. This Page of Swords also makes me wonder about actual pages or aides who may have given up information to the committee, say about tours given or communications sent, texting, that could have led to or encouraged the insurrection that day. The fact that it's here tells me they're going to want to bring all of this out in the trial, and it's part of what's driving them. Oh wait, sorry, this goes here. And the star. The star is hope, you know, wishes. I feel like I keep getting this, and it's almost like what's coming is what we want to come, what we wish for. So like if we, the people, can say we want, you know, we're not this, we're not in between on this. We really want this justice. We need it, we want it. I just feel like maybe we're going to have another testimony that's going to be really powerful, that sort of stops you in your tracks a little bit, in a good way, where she sort of looks like she's praying, you know, like someone praying for their life, like some testimony about someone just on their knees praying. And it just makes everybody feel sad. Six of Wands, triumph. So they are feeling empowered by the testimony. I would say that's like the Democrats. It went well. Seven of Swords, sneaky, sneaky, sneaky. Wile E. Coyote there. That's like some like, trying to take the information, those little swords, and be tricky with it. This coyote looks caught though. Let's see what else. Triumph and trickery here in the atmosphere. Of course, there's always the trickery. It's always going to be there. In this position, current atmosphere, it also makes me think it's trickery that everyone can see in plain sight. Like this coyote might think he's clever and tricky, but it's like we can all see you. And I said this coyote seems caught, which I think is right. Like every trick Jim Jordan or Kevin McCarthy tries to pull in front of cameras looks just like that. A trick, a manipulation, a flip to divert from the truth of who really needs to be looked at for accountability, which is them and their party and their president. King of Swords is in hopes and fears. So of course, yeah, the Dems would like to know more about who talked to Trump and what did Trump say. I think they'd like to talk to Kevin McCarthy, and Kevin McCarthy is scared to death, which is why he's working overtime, making a fool of himself, trying to pretend this is nothing. Wow, these people. Yeah, I think they would like to call Kevin McCarthy. I don't know why that's making me laugh, because I'd love to see it. Queen of Swords, final outcome. Let's see what else we get with that Queen of Swords. Four of Cups. Three of Wands. The Magician. Well, that would be Nancy, right? Queen of Swords, taking her power. I loved that she just did not apologize for cutting out, right, with that Queen of Swords, cutting out Jim Jordan and that other guy and just saying, no, I have the power to do it. I'm not going to feed into your drama. It's done. And then they just started. Four of Cups is sort of, okay. I think this is, okay, so Four of Cups is like someone giving you something that you don't want to take. Just, I'm not interested in what you're giving me. That feels like a subpoena to someone like a Kevin McCarthy that says, I'm not going to take it, right? But there she is. And of course, there will be more than one subpoena handed out. It stands to reason there will be many of these handed out. Three of Wands, and the Magician. I mean, he's gonna try to get out of it. Whether we're talking about K. McCarthy or DJT. I'm getting a real running scared feeling from this Three of Wands, and in that position, it tells me it's after the trial. So I guess this will result in one or more leaving Congress and like never looking back. They leave in shame. And then the Magician is a very, very, very powerful card. With that Queen of Swords, Nancy at the top, it's like, I think she's gonna, this would be someone who is using all the powers available to him or her to get something done. So I think we might see some aggressive, that's the Chariot question. Are we gonna go aggressive or not? And I would say at this moment, it's a little iffy, but they feel good. They're thinking about being aggressive, and they're just not sure if they should be this aggressive, and I really hope they are. And ultimately, it does seem like they're gonna go for it. I do feel it's gonna depend on the American people and what they want, what they demand. And I think it's going well. And I think she'll use her powers, or at least she knows the powers are there, and we'll see, and hopefully we can have a very thorough, as it should be, hearing or trial, whatever. I'm also feeling with this Magician that we're going to see and examine this event from every angle. The Magician is all four elements, sort of like an umbrella. So I think we'll not only hear from members of Congress, but also military figures, maybe general workers at the Capitol. I think she will be using her full power and ability to hear from the whole array of those who were involved or witnessed or affected by how that day became such a tragedy. It is moving forward. We need to hear from people. King of Coins, Ace of Coins down here, Five of Wands. Yeah, maybe like the next hearing we're going to hear from some more people who want to share their experiences as well on the record for history to know. And this, by the way, underneath, we've got money. We've got a King of Coins and an Ace of Coins and a Five of Wands. Five of Wands would be the fighting, the money that went into the fighting. I think she knows about it. That's that smile on that Magician card there. And she's going to find out. She's going to put people on the spot. That's what I want. And I think that's what the people want. So I think that's what we're going to get. So we'll keep an eye on that. Fingers crossed that we really, truly get full justice and no one really gets to run away from it. So thanks for watching. Let me know if anything stood out to you in the cards, as always, or whatever you're getting on your end. I always like to hear it. And I thank you for watching, and I'll talk to you guys next time. Bye.